Okay, so I'm trying the Pats and Hall Sonoma Coast Pinot. So Pinot is my absolute favorite, and one of my recent clients sends me home with wine all the time. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so he works in the liquor industry and gets sent home with like tons of liquor all the time. Wine, I mean, everything. So anyways, he's been sending me home with wine, which I love because, you know, it's a nice collection we've got going on here. But this Erath from Oregon, oh my gosh, it's so blurry. I told him Pinot is my favorite, so he's been sending me home with some Pinot. This is Erath from Oregon. Let me know if you've tried it. This one that we're drinking right now is from the Sonoma Coast. It's good. It's like just like a normal Pinot. I feel like I've probably had it at a restaurant before. This one I just recently finished and really liked, the Prisoner. He also sent me home with one for Terrence because I told him Terrence likes the sweet red. So this is Stella Rosa Black. So we haven't opened that yet. Excited to try that because I really haven't tried a lot of the Stella Rosa wines, but I know they're really popular. Okay, so let me show you what I did in here. Now, I did share like a couple shorts on the mantle behind me, and I haven't fully started my fall decorating. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ready for the pumpkins yet, but I am very eager for fall, and I figured a great way to transition would be with my amber vases and my summer florals, which I've been buying all summer long anyway. And so I just thought it would be cool to mix the two. Let me flip the camera, show you how it came out, in case you missed the short videos that I made. So, I mean, how pretty is that? The like white hydrangeas inside the amber vases. I mean, I love this one. I keep out year round. These are versatile. I kind of just switch these in and out whenever, but they go really well with the amber. This is the third amber vase, and those are real greens. I'm actually gonna change the water out in all of these, and then I'm going to switch the batteries out in these flameless candles because they're already starting to dim. I think I need to set them for less time each night. I have them on a timer for 4 hours every night, but I honestly feel like that's just too long. Like, the batteries don't last as long, so I may switch it up to about 2 hours, like have them come on a little later and just switch them to like a 2-hour timing for now until the fall season where like I want my candles on all the time because it gets darker earlier. These are real candlesticks, which if I do light, I'll probably like move away from the florals. But I also have some flameless candlesticks, but I just don't like that they're all the same height, where these are actually melted down. And so like it gives me a little bit of a variation there in size or in height, but that's how it came out and I love it. Right now my coffee table's empty because I'm just waiting. I think I'm just gonna wait until I get all the pumpkin stuff going. I may just add like a fall candle next week because I'm like slowly transitioning. I feel like this is a great start. Obviously it's not gonna stay like this once I add pumpkins and stuff. It's gonna look different, but I love it. Here's actually a picture of my mantle last year. I am obsessed. I don't know how much I will change it this year because I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. I may add a little bit more stems because I was kind of low on the stems that last year, I know when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it needs more stems. So I may just do that different this year. I don't know, but I'm really obsessed with this look right now. So I'm gonna change the water, change the batteries in my candles. I also have all these greens on the table. I just thought, you know, we'll keep it pretty neutral until the folly stems come out, but I love the way those look there. And then I have more of these flameless candles over here, which gives like a really cozy look. So, I mean, flameless candles and like greenery or like these amber vases, great way to like slowly transition. Okay, so it is the next day. It is Sunday, and we originally had plans to go hang out with my good friend and her husband, and we were gonna go out to dinner and stuff, but their weekend out like at the lake got extended a day, so we just like rescheduled for next Sunday. And so now Terrence and I were just like, well, what should we do tonight? So I think we're gonna watch a movie tonight, but I'm gonna actually go run to Target real quick because I did order a couple of things, which I'll show you when I get back. But one thing that I did end up finding was a really good candle. Like I mentioned that I thought that I wanted to just start off with a nice really big fall candle on the coffee table, and I found one that's like this really pretty amber glass, so I'm excited to pick it up and look at it. I think tonight Terrence and I are just gonna have some dinner and watch a movie. So yeah, I'm about to go to Target and then I'll show you guys what I got. Okay, so I just got back from Target. I jumped on the Stanley train, for those of you that are like, what are Stanleys? You know, the really popular tumblers. It's like the new Yeti, I guess. I never got into the Yetis, to be honest. But the Stanleys, right now I got them because Hearth and Hand with Magnolia, if you are not aware of Chip and Joanna Gaines, who have the Hearth and Hand line at Target, and have like their whole like Magnolia brand, they just collabed with Stanley, and so the Stanley tumblers are now at Target. This collab has like a certain aesthetic of colors, which I also really loved. So I actually got the Serene Green for me. This one's mine. And then Terrence wanted the blue, but I was like, are you sure you don't want like the more aesthetic neutral one? And he was like, that's fine. And I was like, yes. So, you know, it just, the blue was like so blue. It was like super blue. So I really like this combo together. So these are $45 at Target, which I know seems like so crazy for a tumbler, but they're really well made, and apparently everybody loves them. But also, like, we love having a good water cup around, and the set that Terrence and I used to have, they didn't hold enough water. They're really good. They keep our drinks really cold, but they aren't as big as these, so they don't hold as much water as I would like for them to. And then Terrence like lost his straw to his, so then he kind of like hijacked mine because I was using like my older Target one, and then I've also been using like the big one that I use for my workouts. It's also just so giant, and it's kind of hard to carry around with me from client to client, where these, you know, we have the handle and we've got the straw, and they also fit inside your cup holders in your car. So that I definitely love, and I'm really excited to now have one for myself. And I always ask Terrence if he wants, like, if I'm getting something, I'm always like, do you want one too? Because he also like really loves water cups. He loves to have like a cup that he can go to all the time. And I'm the same way, and it just makes for less dishes too. Like, we just rewash this one every evening for the next day or whatever. So anyway, I got those, and I'm actually gonna link them in the description of this video because they have like a really good variety of colors at Target right now. Okay, and then another Hearth and Hand with Magnolia piece that I got the Harvest Spice candle, and I actually got this exact candle except the winter. I got like the spruce winter one, which had a green vessel. It was absolutely gorgeous. It had like a pine green vessel. I loved it so much, and I used it last winter, and I can't wait to reuse the vessel this winter. But now I have this amber vessel, which I'll be able to reuse for maybe next fall, because I'm definitely gonna burn this all fall long here. But yeah, I'm gonna go put it on the coffee table, and I think it's the perfect size to just have one big candle there. And I think I'm gonna wait to light this next weekend. Okay, so since we got 2 new cups, when I bring in something new that wasn't exactly necessary, but like I wanted or thought would be more useful than what I have, then I like to go through everything and see what I can donate. So since we have the new Stanleys, this was my backup, but now I won't need this, and it's pretty worn down, but it keeps the water really, really, really cold, and it's really cute. This was also Target, so I'm gonna donate this. These I've had for a long time. They were like gifts a long time ago, and I love having them mostly just because a loved one bought them for me, but they're just taking up space. I don't use them. My mom is so cute. She bought me this one, she bought me this one, and then I think this one I bought from like a school fundraiser or something, but one of my sisters had a twin one, so we always had like the same cup because we both liked pink zebra back in the day. So I mean, most of these were just hanging around. I don't really use a lot of the plastic anymore, but someone could find these useful. I did use them for a long time, so I am thankful that I was able to have them and use them. Terrence used to love using this one. He doesn't use it anymore, so they were definitely used and loved, and I think somebody else can use them now.